The Tesla holiday update is finally here, but is it everything we originally promised or just more of the same? Also, Tesla is secretly removing some features from the Model 3 and Model Y, I'll tell you about that, and also giving Tesla owners some freebies if you're traveling home for the holidays. We've got a bunch of Tesla news to break down this week, so much in this video you need to know about, so here is everything you need to know that's happening in the wild world of Tesla. Also, huge thanks to Into the AM for sponsoring this video. More on them in a bit. So this week, I've got mostly good news to report on here, so let me sort of start with the bad news first, just to get that out of the way. First up, a new report claims that Tesla is removing a speaker from the premium audio system found in the Model 3 and Model Y. Now, to be clear, there is a different sound system entirely in the standard range and standard range plus Model 3 versus what you've got in the long range and performance Model Y and Model 3. So Tesla is not like fully downgrading the system to match that of the standard range and standard range plus Model 3, but they are removing a speaker from that full premium audio found in those higher end interiors. Some super sleuths on the Tesla website have discovered the change as the system speaker count has dropped from 14 now down to 13 speakers. Now, we did see this change occur actually first from Giga Shanghai and the Teslas being built there, so it was sort of started there first, and now it looks like it's coming to models in North America, to the Model 3 and Model Ys being built here as well. And we don't know which speaker this is. There have been some guesses as to which has been removed, but right now the implications are unclear of what the change to the sound system is like, if any. I had heard some rumors and I'd seen some reports that Tesla could see in the logs which speakers were being used and which ones weren't, so they removed one that was unnecessary. I also saw some rumors that they combined two speakers together, so maybe this isn't a downgrade, so to speak, just something to keep in mind. And speaking of Giga Shanghai, Tesla has started to test certain changes in China and then seemingly bring them over to other markets. And one new change in particular might be a very welcomed addition. Well, sort of. There are two major changes currently being offered on China-made Teslas. The first is a new rim option, and the second is a big change to FSD. Now, the new rim option, I think, actually it looks pretty cool, it looks nice, and it would be great to get some sort of new change to the wheels on the Model 3, particularly since we haven't really gotten a change in a number of years, basically since they were released originally. I think there have been some minor tweaks over time, but nothing in particular, so a new rim option would be nice. But the other more interesting change here, though, is that Tesla is now offering a reduced price package for FSD. It's half the price, but it's only equipped with two FSD features, that is auto park and auto lane change functionality. All right, more Tesla news in a moment, but first, I want to take a quick break and tell you guys a little bit about this video's sponsor, Into the AM. Now, if you haven't heard of Into the AM before, let me introduce you to a company that has been making ultra-comfortable and premium clothing since 2012, and they're on a mission to help you express your energy, your creativity, and your passion with some high-quality apparel that is comfortable and just looks incredible. And Into the AM has basically got it all. If you're looking for a creative, one-of-a-kind design, they've got a huge variety of graphic tees that are super colorful. They've got some really vibrant ink on them. They've got a great fit and just look fantastic. And if you're into something a little bit more basic, a little bit more subtle, their basic tees are like my go-to choice. They've got a great fit. They look really nice. They're simple. They're usually like my go-to YouTube wardrobe. But in this case here today, I'm switching things up. I'm going with this graphic tee because I really like it. The fit is great. The material is super comfortable. And look at this really vibrant ink. Love this design. I'm just a big fan of Into the AM's graphic tees and basically everything Into the AM has to offer. And not only is Into the AM making some really great stuff, but they've also got some really great deals going on right now as well. Like 3 basic tees for just $45, an excellent choice, and 3 graphic tees for just $60. And also right now for a limited time, Into the AM is running a 20% off site-wide sale. So some great savings from December 24th running through January 2nd. So 20% off site-wide from December 24th through January 2nd. A really great time to save on some really comfortable, great-looking apparel that just fits and looks incredible. So if you guys want to learn more about Into the AM, check out all they have to offer and take advantage of those great savings today. Hit the link right down below or head to intotheam.com/Robert10 and use my special code to check out Robert10 to get an additional 10% off your order. Some great apparel there. It's super comfortable, looks great, and some great savings going on right now for limited time. So again, hit the link down below to learn more or head to intotheam.com/Robert10 and again, use my special code Robert10 at checkout to save an additional 10% off your order. Now, this is a very interesting move for a couple of big reasons. On one hand, owners have long been clamoring for a lower priced version of FSD, a $5,000 option that was sort of like enhanced autopilot, something Tesla used to sort of offer as an option that would give you most of the features of full self-driving, but not all the features of full self-driving, but also you wouldn't have to pay the full price. EAP was available in different parts of the world not too long ago, I believe. I think EAP was around just recently in European markets, I want to say. I know that was happening for a while, not sure if it's still happening now. And the second part to this is that while it's nice to see an option that is a price decrease on the full price of FSD, this is sort of an odd combination to put together. I've personally never had a whole lot of luck with auto park, at least based on the radar system in my Model 3. It wasn't really good. It seems like the switch over to Vision, something that Tesla has started to do, has made auto park a lot more usable. So hopefully with the Vision system, auto park is way less finicky and way more usable. And then auto lane change, though, is a great feature. I love to use that feature. It was really awesome. But I'm not sure how much sense it makes without pairing it with Navigate on autopilot. That's where a lot of its magic and a lot of its usefulness sort of starts to get less magic and less usefulness and sort of thrown out the window. You really had to have sort of the two to make it work really well. And I just think it's an odd combination to have auto park and auto lane change. I'm not sure if those were the two that a lot of people wanted to put together, but at least it was an interesting option. And I guess it is cheaper if you don't want to subscribe to FSD and you do want some of that functionality and you want to pay outright for it. Better $5,000 than 10. All right, we have waited long enough. Let's now talk about the holiday update, the long-awaited, long-rumored holiday update that just started rolling out this past Tuesday. So as I record this on Monday night, many people are starting to finally receive the long-awaited holiday update, but it's trickling out slowly, so don't panic if you haven't received it yet. And by the way, this is 2021.44.25. That is the version number. And boy, oh boy, this is a jam-packed holiday update that seems to have just about everything built in. Some of the highlights include, first and foremost, a light show now for all models of your Tesla. That'll do a little light show in the toy box. There's also a new customized app launcher, which will give you easy access to apps at the press of a button. Question here, though, is we don't know with this and the new simplified controls menu and stuff like that, if this means that the new UI is coming to the Model 3 and Model Y or not. The photos would lead you to suggest that it is coming, and this is from a Model 3 owner, so it looks like it's the UI from the S and the X, but we just don't know for sure. So maybe by the time this video is out, more will be discovered, but as of right now, as I'm looking at these photos, it looks like a new UI is coming, but we don't know for sure if that's happening or not. Though what we do know is that one of my favorite features of my 2016 Honda Civic is now on the Tesla Model 3 and Y, and I guess all Teslas, and that is the blind spot camera function that basically you turn on, will allow you to, when you turn your blinker left or right, the camera will pop up for the corresponding side on the screen. So you can easily see if someone's in your blind spot or not. Love this feature on my Honda. Really happy to finally see it on the Tesla. And there are some other features here as well many have long been clamoring for. Waypoints are finally here. TikTok is now a media source inside of Tesla Theater, which is super cool. There's a new Sonic the Hedgehog game. There's another game here called The Battle of Polytopia. I'm not even sure if I can see that. There's also some other games. There's Sudoku, and then some other important little features here. Some new cold weather improvements, automatic seat heaters, which will automatically turn the seat heater on and off based off of your desired cabin temperature inside of your Tesla, and then a new way to manage dash cam clips. Apparently, you have better access here to easily delete all of the dash cam clips and recordings, and basically, I don't know if it's just select clips you want to delete or do a format, but basically you now have easier access to manage the clips, as well as better access to dark mode, and also hiding the little 3 icon map details in the Tesla map. So this seems like a really jam-packed update, one of the most exciting updates we've seen, I think, in about a year, but still some questions on the new UI and stuff like that, so all will be made clear very soon. But first and foremost, again, this is starting to slowly roll out to more Tesla owners. I can't wait to get it, and man, this looks like a surprisingly really great update that is definitely worthy of the flames that Elon claimed the holiday update would have about a year ago. And speaking of the holidays, if you are going home for the holidays and you're driving your Tesla, Tesla wants to give you some free supercharging as a gift, as long as you're willing to drive, or charge rather, at sort of off-peak hours. Tesla announced free supercharging from December 23rd through the 26th at superchargers across the US, though one big caveat here is that it's only good after 7 p.m. and before 10 a.m., which isn't too bad, but while most people are probably driving between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m., you're not going to get anything for free if you charge during those hours, so just something to keep in mind if you are doing some overnight driving and you want to get some free supercharging. As long as it's after 7 p.m. and before 10 a.m., you can charge at a lot of superchargers across the US completely for free. Merry Christmas from Tesla. There have also been a bunch of interesting Tesla merch drops over the past few weeks. Lots of new clothes, some colored faceplates for the Tesla wall chargers, and the CyberQuad ATV is finally here. At least the version made for kids. Still no word on when the full-size one is coming, but this one looks super cool and is sort of going in and out of stock. So if you're looking to pick this up maybe as an after-Christmas gift, you might want to keep tabs on that and see when it comes online. It's sort of going in and out. So just something that's cool that is available. We saw the Cybertruck whistle, the Cyber whistle. We saw the Giga Texas belt buckle. Lots of cool Tesla merch drops happening sporadically over the last couple of days and weeks. So something cool to keep in mind if you're interested in picking some of that stuff up. Just keep your eyes and your tabs open on the Tesla website. All right, guys, and that is some of the biggest Tesla news of the week. What are your thoughts on all this? Are you super excited to see what Tesla has planned for 2022? Are you excited about the holiday update? Are you disappointed? Have you gotten it yet or not? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, what are your thoughts on the removal of the speaker and some other stuff that Tesla's doing? It's been sort of a slower news week than typical for Tesla, so sorry if these stories aren't so groundbreaking, but I hope you guys enjoyed sort of talking about Tesla news as much as I do, because I appreciate it, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. As always, I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I will see you all in the next one.